Hey everybody, welcome to Catfish Weekly episode of Fixing a Cast Net. If you are a cat fisherman and you catch live bait for cut bait or to be used live, chances are that you've tore one of these. We go along the bottom of the net and pull up the lead line if it's tore there and put them about 1 inch apart and take braid or monofilament, your choice, and tie them together until that whole length is repaired. Then we're going to go up in here and we're going to fix spots that are tore on the top of the net. Stay tuned. Hope you enjoy the show. Alright guys, today we're repairing this net. Has several little holes in it. I doubt if you can see them. We've got it hung from the garage door opener. And what I do is go in here and tie several overhand knots and go lengthways of the net. I don't know if that's the proper way to do it or what a professional net man would say, but if you go sideways you get big old bunches and stuff, so I'm not going to be tying them up in each individual little square. I just put them together and pull them tight. Do 3 or 4 overhand knots. And make sure I go down to the next spot till you get the hole completely together, because it doesn't take a very big hole for your bait to escape from. And when you tear a net, it's either repair it, or go buy a new one, because they will find the hole and escape, and then you've wasted your whole trip. If you listen to the earlier part of this video, I'm using 20-pound braid. I like braid better than monofilament. It's easier to tie for me. Any place that there is a hole needs to be repaired, and this one got into a tree, so it has several little holes, and we're just going to go through the net and fix each and every one of them. We sewed the bottom of the net up a while ago. There's another one. I don't know how much of this you can see on the camera, but any place that it got into that tree limb, it tore a hole. So I just pull them together, go a long ways, and sew them up. And here's the one I was looking for. See if I can get the camera adjusted down here. This hole, you can see, is about 3 inches long, and I just pinch it, go behind a couple of those squares and sew it up together with overhand knots, then use my rig wrap Ceramax scissors to cut the tags off, make 3 or 4 of those knots, get them good and tight. Your net's right back in action, ready to use. If you catfish, you need live bait, regardless of what people say. And even when we repair nets like this 2 or 3 times a year, usually repair them 2 or 3 times, and you got to throw them away. They're kind of expensive, so you got to repair them and go from there. And you just go long ways down through there and never pucker up much, and then you can just go ahead and put it together just like that, and we'll continue on down here. Now, I know there's going to be some guys say, oh, I use monofilament. Well, that's fine. If that's what you want to use, then that's what you should use. I don't use monofilament. I like the braid because it's easier for me to tie. Monofilament is a little harder for me to work with, so I use braid. Just make sure that you go no more than about an inch, whether you be on the line at the bottom, your lead line, or whether you're up here on this, because any hole size of any size hole that amounts to anything, they will find their way out of. I don't want to be throwing in that many times personally. And there's that net repair in that spot. Go around the whole net. See, there's one right there. We'll go in here and do it the same way. Get all the holes repaired that you can find. It won't take you too long to find them. If you missed one, the next time you go out, that's where all your fish will be going out of. Man, Ceramax scissors got so many uses. This is only one of them. They work great when you're tying rigs up too, but I use them for a lot of stuff. Like I say, monofilament works just the same. It's kind of hard to do by yourself, but it's also hard to get somebody to help you do it because they're either in your way or you're in their way all the time. But I do like going lengthways. I know guys that repair each individual square. I'm not going to do that. It's too time consuming. I got other stuff to do. Just go in there and 3 or 4 overhand knots, an inch apart or less, and you will be good to go. Just make sure you go over the net and make sure all the holes are repaired, and go catch you some more bait. If you don't tear a hole in a net once in a while, you're probably not where the bait fish are going to be, so you might as well keep them good. Makes a lot less work out of it. Gonna need one more right there. Maybe not. There it is. I like to pull it together, run it through there. Like I say, it's a little tough to do by yourself, but you know your net's got to be repaired. You got to fix it. Usually if there's one in a certain length or depth, however you want to do it on your net, there'll be more. Be sure to go around all of them. Make sure you have all the holes repaired. I hope we got the first part recorded where we fixed along the bottom. I'll pull it up here. You can see we went along the bottom and fixed that. Turned out very nicely. Had a little pucker in one spot, but won't affect the way the net grows. And we've now repaired the part up at the top here. There was two pretty good holes there, about 3 inches apart, or 3 inches around. But go over the whole thing, make sure you got all of the holes in it repaired, and you're done. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know. We'll try to do some more. Any ideas you got, be sure to send them to Catfish Weekly and we will hook you up. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon.